What is up, everyone? This is your main side chick, Mikey Mike on the block. Welcome to my first YouTube video about WoW gold making. I'm making this series, classic WoW dungeons. Should you do them? Should you not do them? What are the benefits? Etc. Our first adventure, the Horde Classic RFC. Should you do it? Short answer, I'm gonna be frank with this one. No. There are some positives, like if you are leveling Enchanting or Tailoring from the start and you want to save a little bit of cash, yeah, it's worth it. But past that, longevity wise, no. I'll save you guys the trouble. No, it's not really worth doing unless you are leveling up Enchanting or Tailoring. Anyways, let's get to it. It's a quick 8 to 9 minute run. Pretty simple. What we will do, we'll put up a timer to show you guys how long it will take. I mean, if you're here just to know if you should do it or not, appreciate it. Maybe like the video. I'm going to be doing all of these, all of the dungeons that I can possibly do, pretty much up until BRD and Skolo, I think, are the two main ones. I will be doing a lot more later once I finish the series. They seem to be pretty profitable. But yeah, this is a nice, easy run. I'm going to show you how to do it. You just kind of aggro everything. If you guys are wondering what I just ate, though, these are called storm chops. They kind of just send out electricity, like a chain lightning, almost like 30 damage chain lightning. Kind of just aggro mobs a little bit easier. You aggro, boom. Just auto attack it as a mage. I don't really do a lot of damage, right? So I just kind of gather everything and it shoots out lightning just randomly. It's pretty simple. They don't do a lot of damage. You can kind of do this on a level 60. I would say 60 plus is to make it easy. You could probably do it at level 50 with decent gear. But yeah, it's fairly simple dungeon. You kind of just run through everything. What I could do, if I really wanted to, I could drop down and keep going and pulling everything, but I just like to kill this because it kind of line of sights it in this corner here, the cave. Just get round one done with. Salute everything. Nice and easy. I have the loot down in the bottom left if you're interested in that. Again, you don't really get that much from this. I will show you guys the spreadsheet that I have for 5 runs after this. On looting, keep on looting. Bam. I guess a small little thing I should have mentioned earlier. I recommend having about 60, maybe 55 open inventory spots if you want to make this efficient. I have a pretty clear bag, as you see. Like, we only did one pull and I'm, a third full of what my open spots were. Get a lot of gray trash. Just keep auto attacking, keep aggroing them. Already at 2.5 minutes. Pretty average. Most runs were taking between 8.5 to 9 minutes, it felt like, once I got the route down. Not a hard route. If you are struggling to kill stuff, maybe just pull, I don't know, 15 mobs at a time, kill them, loot them, keep going, right? You're not going to add that much time. It's not a big issue for this dungeon. It's a pretty simple dungeon. Everyone has probably done it 50 to 100 times minimum if you've been playing WoW for an extended period of time. These elementals you can skip if you feel like it, but they do drop green, so if you're in it for disenchanting, level up your enchanting, or just to sell if you just you want to do RFC for whatever fucking reason. Keep on aggroing everything. I like killing the void walkers to aggro the groups. Sometimes they don't aggro all 3 and I don't know why. Hopefully he just gets it. On aggroing everything. What I like to do, we'll get stunned. This is the only semi-hard part of the dungeon, right? You need enough health just to take this. I frost nova them and I just blow them up, right? We don't do a lot of damage because we have so many mobs around us. We are AoE capped, right? So we do a third of the damage to what we should. Once you kill like 5 things, it just starts blowing up. It's not that difficult. Right, now we just loot. We're at 4 minutes. And we are basically done. We have 1 little pull left, and then we've run out of the incense. Really short. Just try to loot everything to the best of your ability. Keep on looting, keep on looting. Sure, we'll take that. It's like 15 silver. Again, you're not doing this for money. I made that very clear at the start. For money, unless you're like, hey, I have 20 minutes and I need something to do and I'm in Orgrimmar. Sure, do it for money. But you could just port the chat and probably go do anything in the Outlands for more gold. And that, we're pretty much full already. What I like to do to make my life easier, I organize it on the run out. Just so I can make it easier on my own brain. Delete stuff like the ice cold milk, the food, the water, just delete. It's not that important. It sells for bare minimum. Green, green, green. I could definitely be blinking more, using my movement spells, but again, it's RFC. It's not very difficult. It's not challenging. And I just start killing everything right away. Last little loot. You could kill the... I think there's 1 extra pack, maybe 2 that I didn't get on the way out. No big deal. This could be a green. Ooh, nothing. Just drop down. You don't die from fall damage, so I just keep going straight out. I like to organize my stuff. The shadow gems are a huge find. Not really huge, but they do help the gold per hour. I use the scrolls because they don't really sell in the auction house. They're too low of a level. People don't really use them for leveling, which I'm kind of surprised with how inflated the gold is right now. All right, we're just gonna pull all these and kill them right here in the loot, and then we're gonna run out. One nice thing to have for yourself is minor run speed on the boots, whether it is the boar speed, which is the TBC one, or the classic version. Both work. I think it saved me about a minute off my RFC run when I actually put this on. It was nice. Again, recommended professions for this. You don't really need any. Enchanting is nice, so you can kind of clear up the inventory, especially if you're short on inventory spots, right? I have full 16 slot bags. That's it. Only 16 slots. I had 60 bag spots open, and I pretty much filled them up. So I would recommend anywhere from 55 to 60 inventory spots open to run this. Blink goes nowhere. Yeah, you see this food, 6 copper per vendor. Same with the ice cold milk. Stuff is kind of worthless, but we had open inventory spots, so it didn't matter. All these prices that I'm showing you with the tooltip is off yesterday's scan. I wanted to keep it consistent with when I did the runs on the spreadsheet. But I will say, when I was doing my spreadsheet, linen cloth was at almost an all-time low, it felt like. it was real bad. It has kind of recovered a little bit, but gold per hour on the spreadsheet might be a little bit lower just because there's some vendors down here if you want to do that, but I gotta send these greens to my alt, so I always just come up here to where the tailoring and leatherworking guy are, because there's a mailbox right here. All right, so what I'd like to do, I'd like to go in here to the leatherworking guy. Let's talk to this first guy. Repairs your gear, gets rid of all the grays if you have LVUI or another add-on that does it for you. Most of those whites gear, it says it sells for 50 silver. I don't know who would buy this for 50 silver. To be honest, I don't want to post 100 things on the auction house a day, so I tend not to worry about it. It's not a big deal for me, right? It says 98 silver on the auction house. I don't know who the hell would buy it. I just get rid of it. Tiger's Eye is pretty cheap. Get rid of it. Who cares? We keep the shadow gems because they sell for 20 plus silver. It's actually worth putting up. You just go to your alt, whoever you disenchant on, main alt, whoever. Boom. And yeah, there you go. That's run. That's what I would consider completing the run. It takes 10 minutes max if you want to consider that to be the complete spot. Otherwise, the actual run only takes like 9. In terms of values, sorry for the flashbang. This is what I got. I did 5 runs last night, and this is pretty much all the info you need. Run 1, you get about 5 gold. Again, I had linen at a very low cost. It's probably close to double that right now. So this value would be 16-ish, 15 to 16 gold. But I mean, you're still not really getting that much, right? If you want to save 40 gold because you doubled the linen price, you're spending 50 minutes to an hour to get 40 gold. It's really not that worth it. The good thing is, I noted it down here, you can get the swiftness potion recipe drop. It's about 15 gold. I got one yesterday. It was kind of lucky. Kind of bumped the gold per hour up a little bit. Typically I was getting between 130 linen per run and 8 to 10 greens. That run I got 12. I would say it's probably closer to the 10 than it is the 8, but you can get very unlucky and get like 4 greens. I think one run I had like 6, right? But yeah, it's RFC. It's a very easy run. Don't really need anything, but I will go through what I would recommend. Classes, doesn't matter. If you're level 70, it definitely doesn't matter. Level 60, doesn't matter. Anything can clear it. If you're doing it at level 50, maybe a mage, maybe a prop pally. If you're trying to get your professions up at level 50 or low level, even 40, you can probably do it as a major prop pally, right? If you just want to get your professions up. Recommend having the storm chops food that sends the lightning bolts out. It helps aggro stuff a little bit easier. It's not necessary, but if you have it, why not use it? And a bunch of fucking inventory space. Pretty much all you need. And yeah, appreciate it. Hope this helps. Yeah, we're gonna do Wailing Caverns tonight for me, so you guys will probably see this in a day or two for Wailing Caverns. We'll do 5 runs of that. I'll math it out for you guys to see if it's worth it. And appreciate it. First video. If you found this helpful, you can like the video if you want. Share it with your guildmates. But yeah, RFC is not worth it unless you are leveling Enchanting or Tailoring. Peace.